What up, what up, what up? It's your man, Mr. Controversy. Did you miss me? We are back. Las Vegas, Super Bowl 58, Radio Row. And I got my guy all the way to the right. My
All
guy,
the way.
Maceo,
All the
way.
way. All the way.
And we have some special guests. That's the reason why he's all the way over there.
No doubt about it.
We have Denver Broncos linebacker Alex Singleton. And then we have also superstar for Special Olympics, Vince Egan. How are you all doing today?
Pretty good.
Good.
Good, good. So look, first of all, this is our 5th Super Bowl doing Radio Row, and each time we've been able to interview a player from Special Olympics, and it's been great. Love it. So if you all can talk about it and why is it so important and what do you love about it, Vince, I'll start with you.
I love Special Olympics. It gives me so many opportunities off the court, but also on the court, having to make dreams come true every day. So it's an opportunity that I have to do that. So, yeah. And hang out with Alex today. It was pretty cool. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, Special Olympics, my older sister has Down syndrome, so she's been a participant for 25 years. So I've been, a fan, a volunteer, a coach, an ambassador. And special, just to, see the passion in every athlete's eyes and how they play, the smile they play with. And, it helps me put in perspective, what I do for a living and the way that I should play the game, the way I should carry myself in the game and, all that.
For both of you guys, athletes are athletes. Training is training. Talk about that part of it.
Yeah, and, that's kind of exactly why we're here today going around the row. We're just started a nutrition campaign, and at School of Strength, Snack Zone. Okay. And so it's to teach Special Olympic athletes and really everybody how to snack properly.
Right.
What nutritional choices you should make, because I think that's the one thing you can do 24/7 is your diet. It's the only thing. You can't work out for 24 hours a day. Right. You can't do any of these other things, but you can, put the right liquids and the right snacks and foods in your body to fuel yourself to be the best athlete you can. Because I think, that's the greatest thing Special Olympics offers is, all of us, could be rec league players the rest of our lives. We can do all this stuff all we want. I could dream to play football for maybe another 4 or 5 years, but, Special Olympics gives an opportunity. If you're a healthy person, to participate until you're in, 80s and 90s. So to be able to learn the healthy habits, in your 20s and 30s, like this campaign's promoting. I mean, they can be athletes forever, and I think that's what's so important about this.
And Vince, what is your favorite sport? I know you said the court, so sound like you got game the way you were talking about it. But what is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport's actually golf. I love.
We're friends now. We're friends now.
I love golf. It's my favorite sport. I try to get out there every time I can. Even if it snows, I try to go out there, but some golf courses are in winter play, so it's a little harder for me to go out. But, yeah, it's a lot of fun playing golf.
Alex, I want to go back to this snack thing because now you truly piqued my interest now, because that is the one thing that we can control. Healthy snacks versus bad snacks. Talk to our young athletes and these guys. You got to put the potato chips down.
Got to put the potato chips down. It's hard, a lot.
It is hard. It's hard.
Yeah, it's very hard.
It's very hard. And what is nice about this, and if anyone wants to, it's for anybody. SpecialOlympics.org, and it's Snack Zone, and you can either search it or /Snack Zone, and it's super easy to find. But it's to show you that making those right choices, can be simple. It gives you a game plan, an outline of what to do, and then if you do happen to pick up that bag of potato chips, instead of just taking the bag and sitting down and just eating them, I eat the whole bag if I do.
Or laying across the sofa and doing it.
It says
but
fill up
Alex
your palm.
also forgets portioning is the best thing for your body. Portioning is the
hardest part. Yeah, that's the hardest part.
It's the hardest part.
It is hardest. I would love to sit down and have a whole box of chips if I wanted to, but I'm trying to portion out now these days. It's a tough situation.
Yeah. So, Alex, bruh, Denver Broncos. We're not going to get into it, but no, honestly, with all of that going on, how do you cancel all of that and get yourself in tune and ready for the season, or even enjoy it, or even to the point where you're trying to keep the team as, because of course we don't know what's going on. You all probably know, but how do you deal with all of that? Because we always hear about distractions, and I've always wondered, does that really matter? Like, is it really a distraction because we're talking about it, or do you all care? Because maybe you all, like, whatever. But at the same time, I don't know. So with something like this going on, what do you go through?
I think distractions are a problem if you're losing. You know, if you're winning, when we were on our 5-game win streak, when we beat the Chiefs, when we beat the Bills on Monday night,
Didn't hear a word.
there was not a distraction in America.
Right.
We started 1-5. You heard every distraction in the world. Is Sean Payne good enough? Is Vance Joseph? Are our players? Who's getting traded? Who's on the trade block? We didn't trade any. We played the Packers and Chiefs before our bye week, and we beat them both. And we beat them both good. And you didn't hear another word for a while. Then we won 3 more after the bye week, and then we went back and forth for the rest of the season. And that was one thing I think in Denver, since they won the Super Bowl, hasn't happened in a long time. I've been there for 2 years now, and I think the hardest thing to do in the NFL is win football games. A lot of teams just let football games happen.
Hello.
And I think for us, we learned how to win this season. And so with everything going on and everything, that it's going to happen. But by the time our first OTA start here in April, to just remember what we did in that 5-game span to win and how we came together to build off that this spring and this summer going into the season, I think is going to be huge for us. And, sky's the limit with us, especially with our division. Everyone knows, obviously this weekend we got a team in our division you gotta get through to get where you want to go. And so that's goal one.
And it's funny you say that because they're kind of your enemy.
Oh, yeah.
In a way, they're kind of your enemy. Well, they're really your enemy. With them being here, and like you say, you guys beat them. Does that, guys, like you say, as you guys get ready for 2024, just watching it, do you kind of like, you know what? We know the process.
Oh, yeah.
We know what we got to do.
Oh, yeah, because I think, when I got to Denver, they had lost 16 straight times to the Chiefs. I think when you're losing like that and the Chiefs are winning Super Bowls, you're kind of sitting there going, damn, what's that like?
Right.
But now that we beat them and we beat them how we did, guys are sitting there going, that should be us. We could be that team. They went to Buffalo and won. It's like, well, we did that. We did it better than they did that. And so it's those things that, those little things that kind of add up. And I think that's where, hopefully everybody's sleeping on us because that's where teams grow. And,
exactly.
That monster in the dark, gets a little bigger. And, hopefully we're able to, become that.
I really don't want to ask you this because I might get emotional, but so when you came off the game where Miami put, 70, it was 70?
Yeah.
70 on you, right?
Yeah.
But then y'all play us, and I'm a Bears fan, and we start off killing y'all. I think we was at 28-7. See, this joke.
He was
Get
there.
on my show, Alex.
He was there. yeah, he was there.
But
I was there.
to come back from that, even though I was hurt, I almost broke my TV, and everything. But to come back from that, how was that? And who got the pick?
At the end, Kareem Jackson. But the sack force fumble was the biggest one.
That hurt.
Nick Bonito with the sack.
Yeah,
and
and got that.
Coop with the scuba score. That changed it because that tied the game. And it was kind of, that was a game where, we sat there. It was 28-7. We just lost 70-20, where we could have just fallen back into old habits.
In the tank.
Lost that game 28-21, 35-21, whatever. And we go 2-15 or whatever. And instead, not that I think guys just knew to just keep chipping at it. They didn't know how to win. You watch that game, both of those teams, we both were giving that game away. And it was just kind of the battle to see who was going to last to the very last minute with the score, ahead. Right. But it was one of those games where we learned how to win in certain situations. We didn't go out there and just all of a sudden dominate the second half and win that game. There was plenty of opportunities that the Bears, should have won that game. But, we little spots learned how to win, and I think that helped us carry through the rest of the year.
Hold on. And then the fact that Vance Johnson, everybody was calling for his head after that game. Vance Johnson, right?
Joseph,
yeah. I'm like, that's the wide receiver from the Broncos. But Three Amigos. But anyway, Vance Joseph, I'm sorry. And everybody was calling for his head. He needed to be fired. I ain't going to lie. I even said it too.
He steadied the ship.
But, man, to have your coaches back, and to come back, and then your defense started being towards the top of the league. Explain that. And we're like, what was said? Was it something said in the locker room? Did you all come together like, look, we can't let coach get down like that? Or what happened during that process?
I think it's, it started with Champagne just kind of being like, look around. We're 1-5 and nobody cares about us. But just know, like, when this storm changes, this room's going to be full. There's going to be more media in here. We're going to play in bigger games. Everyone, if you can sit on this ship, you're going to be in bigger situations. And so we were able to do that, and VJ's same talk was that, hey, it's just us.
Right.
No one in here is fired today. We're going to go play another game. If we play the game we want, we got to keep this room the way we have this room. And we were able to do that, going into the trade deadline, like we said earlier. Everybody thought everyone was getting shipped out. Nobody did. Champagne said, we're not going to trade anybody, and they didn't. And, believed in us, and, we were able to put together, like I said, the stretch that we did. There was, 1 or 2 games that, go another direction.
Yeah.
That we're in the playoffs, and now
Exactly.
whatever happens. But to just have them believe in us, I think made a lot of players believe in themselves.
Well, all right, man. We have to let them go. I want to ask you, Vince, real quick. What will the Eagles do next year?
We're gonna be actually really good. I think Vic Fangio is gonna put some
me too.
holes in the offense for Dak next year.
Nah, it's not happening.
Right. Get him.
Not happening, Van.
Get him.
I think we're gonna be 2-0
Get him.
against the Cowboys.
Get him. Well, look, we about to end it on that note. So, all right, y'all.
Really,
appreciate
Vince?
you all.
SpecialOlympics.org.
SpecialOlympics.org. Make sure y'all check him out. Alex Singleton. Hey, if y'all playing fantasy football, hey, get the Broncos defense, whatever. All right, we out. Peace.